Have you ever looked at a small copper coin and wondered, could this 1 cent be worth more than just a penny? Sometimes, the answer might surprise you. Today, we're diving into the story of the 1980 1 cent USA coin, a piece that marks the final chapter of a classic American era before major changes swept through U.S. coinage. Welcome back to Coins Heritage, where we explore the fascinating world of coins from rare mint eras to iconic designs that shaped history. If you love discovering the stories behind everyday change, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you'll never miss our next coin adventure. Now, let's step back to 1980, a time when the U.S. economy was changing. Inflation was rising, and the penny itself was under pressure. For decades, the Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, had been made mostly of copper. But by the late 1970s, the cost of copper was climbing fast, and the U.S. Mint began exploring cheaper alternatives. The 1980 Lincoln cent stands right at this turning point. It's one of the last full years when pennies were still struck in 95% copper and 5% zinc. Before switching to a mostly zinc composition in 1982, let's talk about its design. The obverse, or front, features the timeless portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His bust faces right, with the word Liberty to his left and the date 1980 to his right. Just below the date, you'll see the small D Mint, indicating that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. Above Lincoln's head is the motto, "In God We Trust," a phrase that has appeared on the cent since 1909. Brenner's design is one of the most beloved in U.S. coinage history. It's simple, elegant, and deeply symbolic of Lincoln's legacy as the leader who preserved the Union. Flip the coin over to the reverse, and you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro in 1959. This design replaced the earlier wheat ears reverse and was chosen to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely at the base of the memorial, you can even spot a tiny figure of Abraham Lincoln seated inside, making this the only U.S. coin that features the same person on both sides. The inscriptions on the reverse read, "United States of America," across the top, "E pluribus unum" just above the memorial, and 1 cent at the bottom. Now, let's talk numbers. The 1980 Lincoln cent had a massive mintage. Over 5.14 billion coins were produced at the Denver Mint that year. That means it's not rare in everyday circulation, but finding one in pristine, uncirculated, or proof-like condition can still be rewarding. In circulated condition, this coin is usually worth just 1 cent. However, in mint state MS grades, its value increases. In MS65 red, it can sell for around $1 to $3. In MS67 red, collectors may pay $30 to $50 or even more. Coins with strong strikes, brilliant color, and no visible marks are the ones collectors seek most. Some rare era coins from 1980 are also worth noting, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or double dies on either side. These errors can raise the value from a few dollars to even hundreds, depending on their visibility and condition. Beyond its value, the 1980 penny holds an important place in history. It represents the end of the copper era, a time when the penny was still made of real metal, not just a thin layer of copper over zinc. It also captures a moment of American change, as the nation faced economic challenges and prepared for a new decade of innovation. For collectors, this coin is a reminder that even modern pieces can tell rich stories. Whether you find it in an old jar of coins or in a roll from the bank, take a closer look. Its history is right there in your hand. So, next time you see a 1980 Lincoln cent, remember, it's not just a small coin, it's a bridge between the past and the present, between copper's warmth and the modern world of minting efficiency. That's the story of the 1980 1 cent USA coin, a humble penny with a proud legacy. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below what year of Lincoln cent you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting.